up, fam? Tiana Talent of Talent Method. We're down here at CrossFit Mile Zero in Key West, Florida, and we're going to talk about the deadlift today. So before we even start with the bar, we're going to go over basic positions of your back, of your spine. So this position here would be spinal extension. So my lumbar spine, which is really the part we're going to be concerned about with the deadlift, is extended. If I kind of think about lengthening my tailbone down, that for me is more of like a neutral curve. And then if I pull my pubic bone like up from my belly button, this is more of a flexed position. So lumbar flexion, neutral, extension. Extension, neutral, flexion. Okay, so when we deadlift, our goal is to keep our lumbar spine, your low back, in a position of like in a neutral position. So I don't want to be fully extended, and I don't want to be tucked under. So if I go from my neutral position, all I'm going to do is slide my hands down to my knees and then down along my shins to about where I'll be for the bar. So now we're going to try and go through the same flexion, extension, neutral in the starting position. So it's actually pretty hard to get into extension here. You have to have really good mobility in your hamstring, but it might look something like this. Here, I'm really sticking my butt up. Neutral is more here. And then this is probably what we see a lot of, is starting in a position of flexion. Part of that is body awareness, part of it can just be tightness in general. But if you find yourself here when you're starting to deadlift, then you want to either do some modifications, lift the bar up off the ground a little bit more so that you can stay in a nice neutral spine when you start. Okay, so with the deadlift, when you're setting up, you want the bar to be over the laces of your shoes, and you want your shins to be perpendicular to the ground and your back to be flat. So bar over where the laces of my shoes would be, shins about vertical to the ground, flat spine. You're going to grab the bar just outside. You probably don't want to be right up against your shins, maybe a fist width outside of your shins. And then all you're going to do is push into the ground and bring the bar up to your hips. So my spine stays neutral the entire time. Reverse the movement the same way. Push into the ground, bar comes up to your hips, back down. Most common mistakes, well, the ground is not flat right here. Most common mistakes in the deadlift. The first one is getting into a terrible start position. So, if your start position is here, you're already in a disadvantaged position. I'm going to let this out because it's not super heavy to show you. This is not what you want your deadlift to look like a Halloween cat. It's more of a Jefferson curl, which is not necessarily bad, but it's not the deadlift, okay? So, like I said, the fix for that is probably working honestly from an elevated surface. Another thing you can work on is the Romanian deadlift, which actually starts from the hip. So from here, grab the bar in the same way, walk out from the rack, and then all you're going to do is slide the bar right down your shins. Only as far as you can keep your spine in that neutral position. So as soon as you start to round, you know you went too far. So only as far as you can keep it neutral, stand. So first common mistake is position of the spine. Second most common mistake is not having any activation of your lats. So your lats are one of the muscles that pulls your arm back behind you. So when you're picking the bar up off the ground, if my lats don't do anything, bar stays way out here. So it's that muscle that runs from my arm down onto my rib cage. So again, no lats. So now we'll do it with the lats. So as I stand up, I'm pulling the bar back into my body. So as I stand up, pull back. Okay. Spinal position, lat activation. The third thing is a little bit more subtle, but it makes a huge difference. It's how you tension your body before the bar is even off the ground. What you want to do is take literally all of the tension from there's like an inch maybe of play. So you want to take that play, that tension up. So I don't want to rip the bar off the ground because then I'm just going to use momentum that I don't need. So I want to pull up against the bar so it hits the top of the plate. And then once I have that tension, then I stand up. So pull up so that the bar hits the top of the plate. Squeeze and back. 3 common mistakes. Poor spinal position in the start, no lat activation, and then not generating good tension off the ground. Drop your questions in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time. Mwah!